Hi beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova, and I am here today to tell you guys about something that I've been getting a lot of use out of lately. I mentioned it in my hurricane barrel update video, which by the way, to check in on that front, we are doing good over here. Things are still getting situated around town, you know, people getting power back. There's still a few people without power. Cleaning up, you know, that type of stuff. It's going to take a little while. Obviously there's repairs that need to be made to buildings and things like that. But us personally, things are basically back to normal. We've had some stormy weather lately, so a little bit of power flickering. But other than that, you know, nothing like a hurricane. So we are doing good. If you guys missed that video, maybe go check it out. I went all into detail about where I had been, what had been going on, and how we were smack dab in the middle of the hurricane that just hit about a week, 2 weeks ago. Time is a construct. Don't ask me when it was. But anyway, about it, guys. So during the hurricane, I actually got to like really test this out. And what I have to show you guys is this Fida brand AutoBrake leash and this harness. This is a no-pull harness and an AutoBrake leash. So this is actually different than any honestly, it's honestly different than any harness I've ever had too, but this is a different type of leash than I've ever had. So I've had the like ones that you can lock. So this one is one of those ones that you can lock. It has like a second button here. You can stop it by just pushing on this button, but you can also push down and push forward to like engage this little piece, and that will keep it locked at the length that you have it at. But this one is actually different because this is an auto brake leash. So what that means is as long as your dog is like walking at a normal pace, being good, you know, following like the way that they should be acting on a leash, they will get the slack and you can be in control of if they're going too far away from you or whatever. But if they decide to run all of a sudden, like they see a squirrel, they see another dog, you know, whatever, they do something very sudden, which you might have an issue reacting as quickly as they do. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys, but I'll try. There, you see that? So if it's just moving like normal, okay, but then they see something that they want to try to go run after. Let's see if I can do it again. Yes, you see that? Basically what that means is, and obviously they'll have more slack than that when it happens, but what it means is if they start to suddenly try to take off after something they're not supposed to, this will stop them. But what I have found is that this is a great training tool also, because they are going to learn that as long as they're going at a normal pace, you know, staying with you, that kind of thing, they get their slack. But if they suddenly see something and they get triggered by it, or they try to like act, you know, act a fuss that they're not supposed to, it's going to stop them. And it's going to like put that in their head because it happens every time, not just the times that you're able to catch it quick enough. So I also think it's a great training tool. The other thing about this is it is so sturdy. So try to give you guys a nice good look at it. This thing is so sturdy. This is the small, by the way. They come in a small, medium, large, and extra large. And that's what the leash part itself looks like. It is made super well. And then here is the clip to put onto your dog's harness. So that is what this looks like. And it comes in this type of a box. And I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about it from the box. So this one is a small. Let me hold it up and show you while I talk about it. So this one is a small. By the way, the AutoBrake is shock absorbing so that it doesn't jar them too much. This is supposed to protect your arm and protect their neck. This is designed by Fida, original AutoBrake leash. It is 16 feet in length, or 5 meters. It is for 11 to 26 pounds or 5 to 12 kilograms. So like I said, they do have this in other sizes. This is also says it is a lead safe series. and they are the inventor of this. So it is specifically good for dogs that pull. My dog, while not being a large dog, I've never been very good about teaching her leash etiquette. She doesn't go on leashes all that often. So I actually find this to be really helpful. Okay, so what it says about how it works is the brake button on the handle can be activated at any time to lock the length of the leash, like I showed you guys. When the brake button is unlocked, your dog has the freedom to move as they like. However, if your dog suddenly pulls forward on the leash, the speed restraint system will trigger and automatically brake to prevent your dog from taking off. At the same time, the anti-lock braking system will gently slow down the speed of your dog and absorb the force applied to your arm. When your dog stops pulling, the leash will return to normal. So that is a really, really cool system. And they have a little bit of like a drawing here of like a visual of how it works. And then of course it says there's a warning of like, don't wrap it around your fingers. If your dog wraps the leash around around you, you know, those types of things. But yeah, so this, apparently their company has been around since 1991 because they've got their little Fida logo and it says since 1991. So this seems to be their color scheme for their brand. Like their website is in this color scheme. The packaging is in this color scheme. The items are in this color scheme. And then the other item I have is this no pull harness. I got a lot of use out of this, like I said, during the hurricane recently. I wish that I had taken videos during the hurricane of me using this to show it to you guys. But unfortunately, obviously I had other priorities and other things that I was focusing on. So let me look at this. All right, so I've got it pulled up in front of me. This, by the way, comes in a small, medium, large, and extra large. The small is the one that I have right here, and this one is for a neck size of 13.4 inches to 18.9 inches and a chest of 17.3 inches to 21.3 inches. I won't tell you all the sizes just because honestly those numbers are probably not going to mean a whole lot unless you're actually sitting here with your dog like figuring out the size you need, but that is the size I have, and it does have the small tag on here and those measurements on there. So this is what it looks like. Once again, it is in that yellow and black color scheme. They also have it in black with just a teeny bit of yellow, and this is the yellow color scheme. This color is good though because this does have high visibility. So, you know, normally I wouldn't buy a yellow harness, but I think that it is smart to have a yellow harness. Seeing if there's any. Okay, so this thing is actually really cool. It has a backpack design to it. So you see these little zippers on it? These unzip, and then this in here has little pouches. So if you want to, like, you know, on a walk, you want to put your dog's treats in here, maybe poop bags to pick up their poops, you know, anything like that. You want to like give it to them to kind of carry along with them. There is a pocket on either side made of this really nice material. So it says open the side zippers on the harness, and you can see that this expands at the bottom. You can find 2 folding dog harness pockets. The hidden saddlebags designed for carrying food, water, snacks, etc. Ideal for dogs on hiking, camping, long walk, trail walks, backpacking trips, traveling, or everyday use. And when your dog no longer needs the backpack, you can fold them back up and hide them back inside of the harness, like I am going to do right now. So you just fold it back up and tuck it away in here. I don't think I folded it enough times. You guys get to see my real life application of folding it up and putting it in here. It's not too hard to fold it up because it does kind of have the creases of where it was folded up before. So I'm just kind of following those. And then you stick it up in here. And it's got like a little pocket kind of for it. Oh, there we go. I'm over here overcomplicating it. Sorry guys, I was trying to hold it up while I showed you, but it's sort of hard to do that. And then you just zip it back up and it goes back inside. So it has 2 of these, and they call them saddle bags, and it has enough space for all of your dog's essential stuffs. Let's see. The vest is made of a high strength 900D nylon Oxford with sturdy stitching and extra durability, strong nylon tape with a tough buckle, and a heavy duty metal ring which can bear a great deal of pulling force. So here's what the stitching looks like. It is very like nice, thick, strong stitching. Here is the metal ring that they were referring to. There's also one here. And this material eliminates pressure from your dog's neck, preventing possible injuries of their neck. So if you haven't already switched over to a harness, if you're still using a leash, that is something I super recommend, or not a leash, I'm sorry, a collar to go with their leash. I highly recommend switching over to a harness. I've had several harnesses, and this is absolutely, without a doubt, the best construction that I have had. I've had a few, well, all of my harnesses have come from PetSmart, and I've had, you know, varying qualities of harnesses, trying out the different ones, but this one is absolutely, like, I can't even begin to show you how durable this is, and the material is just incredible. So this is their small. So obviously if you have like a really tiny dog, you wouldn't be able to use this, but this works perfectly for my dog Tataru. Oh, by the way, this does have a reflective strip, which you may have noticed in like the stitching. And then this has like a breathable, soft cushion in between these layers. Okay, so let's see. Looking at the info that you guys might want to know about this. Poop bag pocket design. A poop bag dispenser at the end of the harness. Oh, okay. I actually didn't even use that, guys. So this little pocket back here, you can put your poop bags in here, and then they can come out of this little hole so that you don't have to like get in the pocket and get the bags out. You could just pull it out like a tissue. That is so cool. I actually didn't even realize that. That was not something, like I said, I was very focused on other things going on when we were using it, so I didn't even notice that. And the harness is reflective at night. All of the stitching that runs along the whole thing is reflective. So it does increase visibility. No pull, no choke. Oh yeah, it does have this soft padded handle. This is actually so nice. So one of the things that we were doing during the hurricane was we were going over to places, like we were going over to his parents' house, or we were sitting in the car, you know, different things, trying to get out and cool down a little bit. His parents got power before we did, so we went over there, but we couldn't stay the night there. I told you guys about that in my video. But when we were hanging out over there, this was perfect because when I needed to, you know, kind of hold her with me, I could do that. And actually, believe it or not, even more so, it was useful in the car, because for some reason when she is in the car, she thinks that she needs to like protect against everybody. He was actually pretty well behaved over at his parents' house, but this made it so easy. Normally when I have her in the car, I'm kind of holding her like this and she's going crazy and it's just like a mess. Using this was so easy. Like it felt like nothing. She felt so like light and easy to like just hold back. Didn't have to put my hands and arms in the way of possible kicking feet and claws. And I say this like she's like some gremlin, which she's not, but you know what I'm saying. This is just really handy. And this would be good for if your dog fell in water or something, like any type of emergency situation, you could just literally pick them up by this in a hurry. So yeah, that was super useful. This has a no pull, no choke design. So it is specifically designed with 2 heavy-duty metal rings for safer dog walks. Use the front attached clip for no pull control on walks, perfect for dog training or dogs who tend to pull. The back clip is great for casual walks, jogging, hiking, etc. Oh, okay. I didn't even, I honestly wasn't sure what the second one was for. So like if, you know, you're going on casual walks and all that, you can hook it to the back. Or you can hook it to the front. So that's cool. Gives you options. It definitely has a strong buckle. But yeah, so that is kind of the gist. I wanted to make sure I gave you guys all of the details. But here it is again. And I do have a few pictures of during the hurricane that I took with her wearing this. So I will put those, I will pop those up, but highly, highly recommend this set. Or even if you just want one or the other, if you have, you know, a leash or a harness you already like. But I wanted to share this with you guys. This is a collaboration with Fida, and I'd actually already planned to do this collaboration with them before all of this happened. So I already had this, but I really got to put it to the test during that week of not having power. And, you know, if I'm hot, she's hot. So having to take her kind of everywhere with us, we got to really put this to the test, and I love it. Like, I seriously, during the hurricane, was so thankful we had this. I kept saying, man, I'm so glad we got these. I'm so glad we got these before the hurricane, because they really came in clutch. So if you are interested in these, I will link in the description box a coupon link for you guys, or any coupons I can find or anything like that. I will put a referral link in the description box. So if you are wanting to check it out, you can. But I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys again real soon. Down. Sit. Good girl.